Alright, welcome back to another stream of The Witcher 3 White Hunt with our new HUD DEATHMARCH 3D Evo Garrett playthrough and our first stream of 2024. I hope everyone had a great end to the year 2023 and a good start so far into the new one. And I'm glad to welcome you back to another year of streaming here on Twitch. We're gonna focus on all kinds of great and maybe not so great games. At the moment, those are The Witcher 3, a very great game, and The Crew, maybe not so great game. And we're gonna continue with our already ongoing playthroughs here, focusing with Witcher 3 on finishing the Valen story arc, and then carrying on to Assassin's Creed again to continue with our CIRI'S run, also doing no HUD, and focusing on the Colonial Saga still. But for today, it's some Geralt of Rivia time, so let's head back into it.
While in Crookback Bog, Ciri had happened on the Crones. The beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the Wild Hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
Yeah, the last thing we did pretty much was talking to Leffo and getting to meet him again. He was one of the major antagonists of The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings, and he was in fact the Assassin of Kings. And we decided to help him and basically get him to strengthen Kaer Morhen's defenses. And he's now going there. Just gonna be there for the battle. Osaheva Harbinger, welcome in. The first in 2024, indeed. Cheers, dude. I hope you had a good start into the new one so far.
Went to the forest for brushwood.
And welcome back to some more The Witcher. Gonna get closer today to finishing the Valen story arc, I think.
Ye seek trouble?
Sent my young'uns to pick mushrooms yesterday.
To the woods? Alone?
You know how it is. Had too many mouths to feed.
What kind of mother are ye?
More food for the rest now.
And our current objective is actually to talk to the Baron, what we learned about Anna, because of course we got to meet her now in the Crookback Bog. So that's basically the next step of the main story. But I kinda wanna go there naturally, like not fast travel. It's actually a contract I would kinda like to get a reward for, to be honest. That being said, we're actually quite close to post purge, so we can do this later. Yeah, I think we're just gonna follow the road and then we're basically there already.
Ice encased his armor, like winter on a glass pane. His eyes red, like embers in a fire. He leaned o'er me.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
Yeah, what can you craft? Nothing I can use really. It's like noticeably better. But I can sell some stuff. Am I going to play the DLC too? The first one can have a very greedy ending. I definitely will, at least that's a plan. It would definitely be a while though, until we get to the DLCs, because I plan on playing this playthrough in like chapters essentially. So that means we're gonna have like breaks in between, since it's like definitely a long-term project, even if I would like play it back to back. But yeah, I want to eventually get into the DLCs and definitely play them no HUD. And I probably also keep my kind of like, you know, characteristic for Geralt being like greedy and evil. Hey, the Grace. Ich hoffe, du hattest einen guten Rutsch. Frohes neues Jahr. Hey, the Waffle, welcome and dude. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you had a great start into 2024. This one isn't too bad actually. I mean, fair waffle. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Okay, I think we are good here for now. Could maybe repair my gear. Why not?
So long.
I mean, that's always a good start, Grace. At least like waking up, you know?
Not one of the Baron's men, are you?
So, speaking of waking up, Lev and I made some coffee this morning with our new coffee grinder and French press we got for Christmas. So that was quite nice, honestly. Kind of like stepping up the coffee game a little bit. Still need to figure out like the perfect ratio, but it is quite nice. Ah, that's a classic, isn't it, Waffle? Like getting woken by much too early alarm. That would never happen to me. Also, hey Vamoro, welcome and dude, citizen. Happy 2024 to you. I gotcha, Grace. It's really nice because I feel like the coffee gets a bit creamier, I guess, in a way. Like the whole like filtering it by pressing it down is quite satisfying as well. Oh. Well, I guess it's still a nice 1st of January surprise tomorrow. That you didn't actually have to work then. But yeah, that's unfortunate. That's, you know, you can't like probably woke up quite early to like get there. What do we have over here? Monster nest. Looks like goods or something. .50 AM, you went to bed at 1:25. Jesus. I'll be destroyed after that, I think. Gracie keeps more of the beans and oils in the coffee, as long as you don't stir it with something that will suck them up. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Like, definitely a unique way of making coffee that I've never tried before. Oh yeah, you would never be a coffee snob, Grace. Not you? I already dude. Okay.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Nice. Or if you drink more than 1 cup of coffee a day, you totally be a snob about it. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, for me it's mostly a cup of coffee a day as well, kind of thing. But today it's 2 cups all because we made a bit too much in the French press. So I'm currently enjoying my second cold batch of coffee. Oh, that really sucks, Harbinger. Yeah. There's so many things that I didn't realize I could do the first time playing The Witcher. Like, looting the nest was one of them. Like, first actually figuring out how to destroy the nest and like getting the necessary materials to like craft the bombs. And like destroying them and thinking the XP is like basically the reward. But yeah, especially the whole like crafting and alchemy system, I feel like I didn't really get fully into until like quite late into my playthrough. only drink 1 cup a day now. Fair enough. We've been down here, right? I think this is where we encountered the Shrieker. Which was just a wyvern, I think. You're finishing a 2nd cup right now. So how many do you have per day usually, Harbinger? So hood up, give me just 1 sec. Okay. I gotcha, Harbinger. Yeah, fair enough. Usually for me, like 1 in the morning is like sufficient. Okay, it's running a bit better now. To like close something down there. Oh, hey Varot, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, and welcome in raiders. How was the rest of your stream today with Ellen Sleepy? Also, hey there, Amateur, welcome in. Chilla, welcome in. Hey Virgin Jacket, welcome in as well. I hope everyone is having a great start into the new year so far. And yeah, welcome into some Witcher 3. We are continuing playing with our no HUD run on the hardest difficulty and role-playing Garrett as a greedy, evil, yeah, type of character. Currently closing in on the whole Velen story arc. Rodder was great, got up to the episode 5, so made some excellent progress. We'll be doing the 2 DLC as well, so still plenty more to go. Very nice. It definitely sounds like you made good progress. Because episode 5 is like the second last of the last, isn't it? It's gonna be interesting seeing you play the DLCs as I haven't played them myself yet.
Got their asses whipped like a Nilfgaardian whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a Witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
With a Witcher.
You so curious.
Like crickets. Would you Quite the
Will you
worst
go
my
with me
man's
to the
got, eh?
shrine? Not half bad.
Brought home a packet of beans yesterday. Feast we had.
He's not scared.
Lifeless, move it! Ye seek trouble? Don't. I think the smudger might have choked him last night. Smudger?
Oh, very nice rod. It sounds like the DCs aren't actually overly long then. Okay, so we basically have been to Crookback Bog and we found out about Anna Strenger, the wife of a bloody baron. And that she's basically now in service of the crones of Crookback Bog, which are basically the three most notorious witches. That basically want Anna to raise kids so they can like eat them. So yeah, not in the best kind of like circumstances, you could say. And yeah, we basically gotta inform the Baron about that she's there. So that's gonna be a tough pill to swallow.
Plowing hangover.
Just gotta find him though. Wasn't in the garden, was he?
Remind the bumpkins who we are. Fucking bet you're.
Or sometimes he's like chilling here. Yeah, it really is. Like, no matter your choice, I guess, in the whole affair of a Bloody Baron, the outcome is like always pretty depressing. I mean, like, even getting the best outcome where I guess the Baron survives, Anna, survives as she is. But with like severe kind of like, yeah, emotional damage, I guess. So it's kind of like left open if she ever recovers from that as well. I mean, the Bloody Baron and his wife are like united again, but she's still like in a horrible condition.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
But yeah, let's check his private room there.
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Yeah, there he is.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Well, yes. Before the Baron even finishes his sentence, yes, exactly. So I'm Turfy's redeemable, he's in the garden. Interesting. I didn't know that was actually kind of like a story reason why he would appear elsewhere.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Yeah, actually I'm not really interested in your family story.
Sorry, but your life story, just not interested. This isn't a social call. I'm here on business.
Will you at least tell me how Anna wound up in that blasted bog?
It is kind of funny, you can really miss out on some really important details to a whole affair if you just say that you don't care, really. But yeah, my Garrett isn't here for like emotional connections. He's here for business. Did someone say family? Family is everything.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Love the voice actor for the Baron. I think he's really well casted to like the whole kind of like appearance and demeanor. Also like the body that is having and stuff, you know, it's like very fitting. But also for the lifestyle that he's living. Yeah, do what you want.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business. We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth!
Okay, still don't have any abilities here. Fuck. That was a very fitting fuck there.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Can't leave him like that? I don't know. I think I can. Hey, the code, welcome in. Yeah, it's fair enough. I feel like it would be nice if they give you like an option to have like the classic or the upgraded version. The good thing is you still have like a difference between DirectX 11 and 12, and 11 runs much better for like older systems, especially. But yeah. Would be nice to have like the choice to like run the older version if you want to. Because for some it definitely ran more stable. Thanks, Amateur. Yeah, I wanted to see some alternative outfits there. So I enabled all of them.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
Absolutely rot. Like, Ciri really is a legend, you know, like her skills. Also like how she's like really good at like balancing herself. Like she's quite agile. I also like how many hits it takes her to actually cut off a beast's head, because it just shows like how massive of a foe it is, you know. And also like how much strength is necessary to actually like do severe damage to it. Like one full force strike on the neck isn't quite enough to fill it. You still haven't checked how well the update works. You tend to sit out king periods and only play complete work. Auto RTX pushes your Fortnite. You wonder how much this would ray tracing. So I only played the DirectX 12 version with not even ray tracing enabled, and it ran really horrible. So I'm not sure if it's like much better on the like newer generation cards. I would imagine it to be. But I think Moro also mentioned that he had some issues on that version of the game, and he's also running like newer hardware than I am. So I'm not sure if it's just like a general like issue with the performance there. But I feel like the base version of this game, like upgraded, runs really well. Like I haven't really encountered any like major problem so far on DirectX 11. And it looks amazing. You can definitely feel some improvements with like the textures and stuff. So yeah, I would recommend it. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, exactly, Rod. It's definitely not quite as easy. Honestly, not sure if Witcher 3 is gonna get any more updates. I mean, the upgraded version launched quite some time ago now. So I would imagine that any kind of like fine-tuning patches have been released at this point. But you never know with CDPR, you know, like they tend to support games nowadays for quite some time. So maybe around the time that we get like a new Witcher game potentially released, we get like more content for Witcher 3 could be. It's probably not gonna be something like major you're gonna miss out. Okay, so we are even.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Nice. So, that officially means that I think this is like technically the ending point of our search for Ciri in Velen. So like the end of the first chapter, you could say.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and I'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Oh, it's kind of cool he still gives it to us. Even if we have like basically always went for the antagonistic choices. Like even going so far as to like beat him up and then like dunk his head into like water multiple times. But he's still there to help us. That's mighty kind of him. Backlog is insane. Yeah, I definitely get that. I definitely have like loads of games in my potential backlog, you know, of like games I want to play eventually, but for me it's like, I guess not a race. You know, if I want to play like a game that I already played before countless of times and I'm like really in the mood for it, then I gladly take it instead of like a new game sometimes. But always nice to have like a balance, I guess, of like just games you really feel like playing. Also making like new experiences with games you may haven't checked out before. But yeah, this is now my fourth time playing for Witcher. So definitely had my fair share of it, but yeah, still want to come back to it and try something new. Something I've never done before. You must enjoy that kind of thing. I think so too. Maybe just wants to be punished, you know? Doesn't that not work? Not sure actually if it doesn't. I mean, I would imagine it works if he gives it to us, but who knows? The backlog is like 8 to 900. Yeah, that's a great number. I don't think my backlog is quite as large. At least of games that I like plan on playing. I would definitely say it's under 100. But over time, that number is definitely gonna increase, I guess. So no Witcher free sound bits. Yeah, so for the no HUD runs, I kinda like to keep it sound bit free. But I definitely have already clipped like quite a few moments in Witcher. And like funny quotes and stuff that we can definitely record to like add to sound bits in general. So whenever we don't do a no HUD run, we can like play them there. But yeah, it's also an invitation, I guess, to everyone that you know, finds like a certain quote funny. Like you can always go ahead and clip it, and then I can go back later and like potentially record it if I like it too. shipbuilders. Ah, yeah. Maybe I should just record your impression of a rod and make it like a sound bit. Because it's definitely funnier than the in-game version. But yeah, maybe I can just record the in-game version, so it's like authentic, I guess.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
I mean, he's talking my language here. He's basically saying, I'm not doing this for like any kind of personal favor. I'm doing this for money. And that's exactly my language here. So he has convinced me at the sound of just a few coins. But anything that even promises a little bit of amount of money is like very high on our priority list there. Like, who needs to find Ciri? We're getting rich. Have I decided anything with regards to builds? Well, currently I'm kind of like going for the fast attack kind of like route. As well as having alchemy skills like heightening the tolerance, so I can use more potions potentially. As I feel like that would come in quite in handy with the no HUD. And yeah, I currently focus on Igni as our main sign. That being said, I'm probably gonna change it around quite a bit, because you can always like respec your character later. And I plan on doing that at least once or twice. Like I might even go for like a heavy attack build later or something, as I've never done that before. But I wanna like change it up. I don't wanna like keep it one certain way of playing for the entire playthrough. I'm probably gonna embrace something different for each chapter or something. The original Old Man impression. That's the one. We need money. Yeah, time to go to ID. And Tahiti. Because we need mangoes. Ciri, who's that shuffling Gwent cards? Right. I mean, Gwent always takes a higher priority as than finding Ciri as well. But yeah, it definitely convinced me, so let's go for that.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Dare you! Sorry, I was late.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Exactly, Rod. That's like my face right now. And Garrett's. Invited the ex-amateur. Oh. I guess the Bloody Baron. you can thank him. So it's kind of interesting, you know, when Garrett says that extra coin doesn't hurt, the Baron's kind of like doing a short laugh, but it sounds kind of fake. And I think the reason it is that the Baron maybe already knows that he might not be there to give us some money, depending on how the outcome is, you know. Because I'm pretty sure in the choices that I've made so far will lead to the Baron basically killing himself. So I think, yeah, he's basically just wanting our aid. But if he doesn't get what he wants, then he's not gonna be there to pay us. But yeah, I'm still going for it, of course, because it's like the promise of money. I'm not really playing Garrett where he knows like all the outcomes.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Yeah, that surely was like an answer on the question, what's your name, and not like a question itself.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
I mean, Garrett would definitely play for that as well.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoreson blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
I mean, that's also a pretty good quote, actually. You wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart. That could be an insult right there. Yeah, definitely wouldn't wouldn't call that either quote. Rod, dude, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. It's another amazing year, Senny. Thank you so much for the entertainment, the great fun times, and for all your support. It's muchly appreciated. Absolutely no worries at all, dude. Always happy to, you know, give you the support and be there and, yeah, be part of the community, you know. It's definitely great to see, you know, how much it has grown as well over the years together. And, yeah, thank you also, of course, you know, for all your support, for like also modding the channel for such a long time, and yeah, always helping me out with stuff, and yeah, for always being a great inspiration too, you know. I feel like definitely lots of streamers get like lots of I guess good vibes from your channel, and yeah, definitely takes over to others. So yeah, thank you as well, dude, for everything.
Proper Baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, He seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Baron. Because I'm about to sell out Ciri. Of a cam on the Trevo foreshadowing. In the name of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania, the bearer of the present document is entitled to the right of unfettered passage across all blockades on the Pontar River. That was a knee stepper, Baron. I mean, for his kind of like humor it was for sure. Cheers, amateur. That's nice of you to say. And yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I also want to give a shout out to Rod as well, for those of you that may haven't come with a raid earlier, or for those of you that may haven't checked out the channel, though I reckon most of you have. But yeah, definitely have a look over at Rod. He's an amazing streamer, playing loads of different games. He's a big fan of Assassin's Creed, of Rockstar games. He's currently playing through Alan Wake Remastered, which is usually one of the first games he plays every year, I think. And yeah, just like really into like narratively driven, great atmosphere games. And yeah, he's always like changing it up too, with like different kinds of playthroughs, different styles of playing, finding very unique like challenges and restrictions, and yeah, kind of like making playthroughs unique in that way. Oh yeah, you absolutely have, Rod. And that's no worries either, dude. It's definitely great, you know, that even after all those years, you know, it's like, yeah, still very strong going community. Definitely feels like something that has been built up over a long time.
I beg you! I'm innocent, I swear! Yes, it was Prophet. Let me order attack the merchants then.
How can I help you?
Hey there, Seraph. The bloody choir. It's following us again.
What are you selling? What's good?
Okay then. Could have a look if I can craft anything or no. She isn't allowed to craft, right, but she can sell stuff. Makes sense. But eventually she's gonna be able to like craft stuff for us as well when I get her the master like armor stuff. This is for level 8, so it actually seems like something I could be crafting that will be better than what I have currently. I think I'm just gonna buy all the diagrams for now. Why not? I'd rather craft than buy stuff. Funny that you chose the Lara Croft emote. Reminded me that that is another character model that I've downloaded for Guitar Hero World Tour. Yeah, it's actually quite an elaborate list of characters that you guys will be able to choose from. The next time I will be able to play Guitar Hero. I'm not sure if it works if I put it in chat now. Let me see. Yeah, it works, but only for me, I think. Because it usually only works when the category is going. But yeah, those are like all the character models that I downloaded for Guitar Hero that people will be able to choose if they wish to. Kind of went for like iconic characters from like games and stuff that I personally know quite well. But also like movies and stuff. But basically, the Guitar Hero World Tour has gotten like a fan project essentially called Definitive Edition, where they basically reworked the game to like be very easy to implement mods into, but also implement like set lists from other games. So essentially, you could have like every single Guitar Hero game inserted into a World Tour Definitive Edition and access all of the songs. So my playlist at the moment is like insanely long. Like I'm currently still working on like adding all of the set list to like a document. So I can like basically make it like a redeemable playlist essentially. But yeah, it's a lot for sure. Because you can not only add like Guitar Hero games, but also like Rock Band, Band Hero. Yeah, like also like fan projects, right? Because there's people like working on entire like albums. To be like playable in Guitar Hero as well. Like it's kind of similar to Clone Hero. So that's pretty cool. Definitely would like to do like a stream at some point soon where I showcase that. Yeah, it really is, Rod. I was definitely glad to know about that being a thing.
Take care now.
How may I assist you?
Need some armor.
Okay, so we can craft the Trekker's boots here. Could craft the Bounty Hunter Gambison, which definitely has better like armor overall. Also kind of like the Archer's Gambison. I like the design of it. I think I might go for this one. So I need linen and I need thread. I'm just gonna buy these here because they're not overly expensive. And gonna see if I can craft linen here. Okay, let's also repair stuff here. And I think it's gonna be it. Can also buy the diagram for the Lesser Glyph of Axi. Why not? Okay.
So long.
I like how it looks like nothing like the preview. You know, the preview is supposed to be like red. Like almost entirely red with some silver accents. And then the in-game version is like a blue and like violet red combo striped. It's like, huh? It's not anywhere close to how it looks like in the preview. But oh well, I'm gonna keep it for now because now it's crafted. Also, I could access the chest here, the storage chest, and put in some gear that I plan on like keeping, but don't need at the moment.
It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Ah yeah, we also have this gear here that we got them for free. Now that we are level 7, we can actually use this. Never mind. Yeah, let's get this stuff. There's also the armor of 1,000 flowers, which I assume looks probably nicer. That's nice, I can use this actually. And then the next one is on level 11. Okay. In that case, let's leave the warrior's leather jacket in here. And I'm also gonna leave the Witcher silver sword. And let's keep the rest. Oh, nice. I like the look of this. Definitely looks quite bulky, but yeah, I kinda like it.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago.
Punish them with the sword and the pox. Not a soul left alive in the hamlet.
That's terrible.
So, I wonder. Yeah, so basically we have now officially finished the Velen story arc, at least the main story part of it. So the chapter is like officially done in a way. That being said, I'm not gonna like end the stream here or anything. I definitely gonna keep on playing Witcher for today at least. But yeah, I wanna kind of like use the rest of the time, I guess, to finish up on some of the things that I might still wanna do before heading to Nilfgaard. Because at that point, some quests will automatically fail. And that would include, I guess, I'm not sure if it includes the Bloody Baron one, because it shouldn't be tied to Nilfgaard, but it would definitely be the Keira one. And the invitation from Keira I definitely want to accept, I think. Is Favor for a Friend actually still there? It's not, is it? So I guess the quest has like automatically failed at this point. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna focus on Return to Crookback Bog for now. So we can basically get like a full conclusion to the Baron questline. You wonder if they would do a Bully McGuire for Guitar Hero. That would actually be very funny, and I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult to pull off, I would imagine. There's actually tons of Spider-Man kind of like models. So yeah, I feel like you know, including Bully McGuire might not be overly difficult. I guess the thing is kind of that they usually want to work with like already existing in-game models. But I mean, it's not like all of them are based on it, so yeah, not sure. Would be quite funny to see. Okay, so for this part of the quest, I'm actually gonna go and fast travel to the Baron, to Down Warren. course, already have run back to back between that point and Crow's Perch quite a few times.
He raised tribute for him? He does. Play oaths to him? Then why the hell we put up?
It really would be.
Fill in your coin purse.
Then imagine like him being the singer in like a Michael Jackson song.
Got their asses whipped like a Nilfgaardian whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
With a Witcher.
You so curious? Ask him yourself.
Oh yeah, that's right, Amateur. Ghost Runner is free to grab currently on Epic. And I can highly recommend that game. I've actually played it last year. And yeah, definitely enjoyed it, but it's also quite challenging. Like, it's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Actually, before I fast travel, I wanna climb over it, of course. And I also wanna meditate here so we can refill all of our potions.
Witch hunters. They hang too, you say?
Yes, my lord. For witchcraft and communing with the crows. But we're...
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they'd talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Yeah. Let's do it together so we can follow them.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. All in. With the swamp to cross and those cursed crones to hunt down.
Are you alright, Baron?
Swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones. Fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always. You wait, unflowers.
Never fight a witcher.
All together.
Go on! Go on!
Fucking blows.
Blowing wizard! Give the devil someone to approach.
Fucking blows.
seen that many all at once in a while.
We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find deeper in?
That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird?
Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace. Show these horrors who's in charge.
Gotcha, da wo?
What? What is it, Grey Boy? What? Give the devil
Oh, are these rot fiends? Gotta be careful with those guys. Okay, let's drink some other potions here. Also, we could insert some runes here, actually. Let's go for sign intensity. Never mind, I can't do this here in a fight. Fair enough. Yeah, rot fiends are a bit tricky to deal with because they can explode and then kill you in like one hit, especially in DEATHMARCH. However, we of course don't see their health bars, we don't see how low they're actually getting before they explode sometimes. There's a chance I'm gonna kill them, they're gonna explode because they did too much damage or something. And I'm dead.
Water hags.
Where's a horror like that come from?
A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give her... Please don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Why are you here?
Tell you later.
How much can you take? Change your mind? How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get involved here. At least my Garrett wouldn't. It's your business. I'm gonna be like the least helpful I can be.
Your business. I refuse to meddle.
Rightly so.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle, fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know what we're gonna encounter here. Just have to find where it is. But I guess we haven't unlocked the entry yet. Fair enough. Rod, don't drag me into this. I just want to play Gwent. Exactly. There's no time to be personally involved here. Not today. That lever across your nose always bothered you. Fair enough, yeah. I can see that. It's a questionable choice. It's one of those things, yeah. One of those many things I encounter on a daily basis. Nothing to worry about.
No salvation. No escape.
Don't let him drive!
Spoil our feast.
shit. It appeared.
You'll spoil our feast.
Oh, fuck. She was my way. I'm back here.
You'll spoil our feast.
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Harbinger decided to give Death Stranding a chance. Got an epic for free quite some time ago. It's hard to dive into a game when you get it for free. Definitely understand that. Like, I have definitely a backlog of games that I just like gotten for free and like giveaways, and then if I'm not making like an active decision to buy the game, then of course it like means that it's not maybe that high on my priority list. But I do want to play the game eventually. It just yeah, there's so many other games I want to play first, to be honest. But yeah, how are you, like, have you started it yet? And if so, how are you liking it so far?
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Huh. So I'm honestly really surprised that this happened. Like, that's basically... This is like one of the better outcomes, isn't it? That he's like going away with her to seek a hermit because they both survive. Honestly, didn't expect that because I went for like loads of bad decisions and like kind of like selfish choices, antagonistic ones. I mean, I even killed his freaking child. But who knows what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely Kojima then, you know. It's like mostly watching a movie with like short gameplay sequences.
It's no use. Doubt a healer can do anything for her now. Doubt anyone can.
I must do something.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
I mean, honestly, that's like the most fitting summary of our choices.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
You were right to let your father take
I'm not so sure.
We could do nothing more. The Witcher, if she can be helped.
Level 9.
The learned sage will know how.
Heck yeah.
Perhaps you're right.
Okay then, so that finishes the Bloody Baron storyline, and we finish it in a matter that I honestly didn't expect. I really thought that we're gonna end up with like her being turned in like a hack or something, and then the Baron killing himself. Given that we went for like definitely selfish, antagonistic, greedy, evil choices. But I guess it still was enough to get like pretty much the best ending. Which is funny. I really wonder what came down to, like, to what specific choices, but I'm honestly really happy with the summary that Garrett gives us, because it 100% reflects my kind of like priority, which is like, you know, I'm a witcher, I do elf things for money, I'm not getting personally involved, I don't care about others' feelings, I'm just doing this for the coin, you know. So yeah, it really fit quite well.
Scram before I lose my patience.
Definitely tells me that I've did or done the right choices then. But it's funny how that happens in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Sometimes choosing the most negative choices will still lead to a good outcome. Yeah, it just also gets to show how complex some choices can be, right? Because being antagonistic isn't always like a bad thing, necessarily. Like challenging somebody.
We shall rest here for a time.
Yes, sir!
Give me a moment. I must gather my thoughts myself.
So Never played a Kojima game before, never touched Metal Gear. You know Kojima because he had a cameo in Cyberpunk 2077. Oh damn. So I didn't know him before that. I mean, honestly, I haven't really played many Kojima games either. I've only played Metal Gear Solid 1 like some years ago. And that was it. I've seen lots of playthroughs for of Kojima games, and I don't know, it's like not 100% my style, I have to say. There's like a certain weirdness to his games that I feel like is definitely intriguing. But it's also like putting me off sometimes. It really did rot, was like perfectly fitting. Hey the Daves, welcome in. Or praise the eternal fire. Indeed. Choir's still following me. So, honestly, we have explored quite a lot of Ven, I have to say, overall. I mean, like, pretty much the entire area here. We've been all across the place. Where we haven't been yet is down here. Where the Nilfgaardian army is. We could check that out. There's also some Gwent players, I think, too. And I haven't been in that area yet, so... could head into that direction, I guess. Thanks for GG's, Rod. Definitely feels good to bring the story arc to a close. Because it definitely feels like it should be part of the main story in a way. Or at least it feels like it belongs to a main story in lots of ways. Okay, sorry guys, I had to mute myself here for a sec. That's so true, and there's also different perspectives as well. One person might see it as a negative, while others as a positive too, depending on context. Absolutely. Like, context is, you know, like so much in those kind of situations, you know. Because somebody, maybe somebody needs to be like antagonized in a certain situation, or needs to be like challenged. If it's supposed to lead to like a better outcome, you know. If you're just gonna agree with somebody, for instance, that is like down a bad path or something, then, you know, even though it's like maybe meant as something like positive, something encouraging, it can, you know, lead to something worse. It's definitely very much depending on the like, context. That sounded big. Something I'm gonna avoid for now, I think. Ah, that's really good, Rod. That's nice that you don't have to like dedicate actual streaming time to do that. But yeah, that's much more convenient, you know, doing the recording for that kind of like project, because it makes it much easier since you already have like the entire stream downloaded and ready to like put into like an editing program. You know, will make it much easier for the workflow as well. That's great that you can like do it for the Xbox app like that. It's also nice because you can do like something else at the same time, of course. I can do it like on the side, really. Okay, I wonder if I can actually craft anything. I can craft a werewolf decoction, that's cool. Significantly increases stamina regeneration during a clear moonlit night. I mean, that's very specific. But yeah, if we are in that kind of like environment, then I guess I can do it. Also, killer whale. Increases breath supply while underwater by 50% and improves vision while diving. Quite useful to have. I got short. Yeah, fair enough. I definitely think it's gonna make it much easier for sure to record properly. At the start of a game, though, when you meet the Eggebracht, there's lots of things that pop up on screens you can't get rid of with simple solutions, and also the giant box that appears telling you what each icon in the set dialogue choice means. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. I guess it's kind of like a a compromise that you have to take. I mean, there's definitely no HUD mods going on PC. So honestly, what I could do for you is I could record those scenes with a no HUD mod, since I can do it on PC and it will like get rid of any kind of like overlay, any pop-ups for those scenes at least. Given that it's not like many you would need technically, I guess. Because then you wouldn't have like those things popping up. I would probably also not display the dialogue choices, to be honest, but it's probably like a toggle thing where I can like press a button and then it pops up the dialogue choice again. But yeah, I could have a look into like which scenes require specifically, and then I could record that.
son!
That was quick and easy. Ah, yeah, lovely Velen. Yeah, the next chapter of this playthrough is gonna be much different because we're going to Nilfgaard, which is like the major city of the game, I guess. And yeah, it's gonna like be totally different from like the storylines, the characters we're gonna meet, and of course like what the characters are motivated by, you know, because a lot of what you see in Velen is kind of like a result of a war and the misery. And Nilfgaard is like largely unaffected by the war yet because it hasn't reached that point. House of Respite, huh? Can I pass? Apparently not. Can I talk to you guys? I have, and I also have the alternative Nilfgaard armor, right, that I enabled. I was about to say, they look like a bit weird. That's because I, yeah, haven't gotten the original Nilfgaard armor here. It's the alternative look. Okay, even the console version is getting a mod menu soon, if memory serves you. Didn't that worsen Skyrim on console? Not sure if it did, honestly. I never played Skyrim myself. I have on PC, nor on console. I mean, mods are not particularly known to like increase stability very often, but I feel like the mods implemented here are more like quality of life kind of like things, you know, like things that usually make the game actually run better, like fix certain issues.
I know you from somewhere. Enough is enough. Huh?
There must.
There's no much we can do, mistress. If he's missing, he's missing. Maybe they'll find him. Maybe they won't.
I will not wait and do nothing. We speak of my son.
'Tis a dangerous place, mistress. We'll soon find death to your son.
You are a fool. I shall never again take a dwarf as a servant.
Mistress, there's not much you and me can do. But pull out your coin purse, give it a shake. Might find someone willing. Here's what looks like you do all kinds of things for coin. Oi, mate! Talk to you a minute.
Have a hard time finding any work here, Witcher.
I have come from far away. to seek my son. He served in the Nazari cavalry. I must find him. I simply must.
I'm not one of your soldiers.
This is good. Our army refused to help. Yet help is what I need. So much so, I will ask a rock troll if required.
Interesting train of thought, ma'am.
That's a sacrilege. I kinda like this odd look. The other armor was better as well though. Yeah, I think I might prefer the original one, but also haven't really got used to this one yet. I like both for sure. It's nice to see some alternative like looks in general on some of the character models. Rod, you used to do streams on Skyrim on your Xbox One, and it was a special edition, but didn't get far enough into the playthrough to know anything like that. You're thinking of doing an actual proper playthrough in the future, because the one you were doing was just a long-term, no-rush run, but ended up just dropping it altogether. That's something I see happening so often for people playing Skyrim, that they, like especially modders I guess, but in general that often people just end up like starting a playthrough and like a character, but often don't end up finishing it. I never played Skyrim myself really, except for like the first hour. So yeah, it would be interesting for me if it like keeps me motivated long enough. Because I feel like there's definitely lots of time you can spend in the game that isn't really tied to the main story whatsoever.
Don't mean to dash your hopes, but not all soldiers come home from war.
I know what war is. My husband fell at Brenna, but I had his body brought home to Nilfgaard, buried there. I will do the same for my son. If I must. I require someone's help to find Herodoberth, or his body. Coin is no object.
What's your son look like?
Unlike others, easily distinguished. In all Nilfgaard's army, I do not think there was another with his mane. The color of fire.
A red-haired Nilfgaardian?
His father hailed from Magturga. Folk have like complexions there. My son inherited this trait, and others, from his father. May I count on your help?
I mean, she's offering me money and says money is no question. So yes, of course I'm gonna help.
Do my best to help you.
You will not regret it. There is nothing I would not do for Herodoberth. Remember this.
I'll ask around, see if I can learn something.
My servant strove to do the same. He drank with the soldiery in the mess, but met no one from my son's company. It is as if it has ceased to exist. You must speak to the Quartermaster. He is dismissive of me, but he will be more candid with you. I can feel it. A mother feels these things.
Guess we'll see.
Get over live. Witcher, you're in your kid's humble servant. Had a hard time finding any work here, Witcher.
Buying or just perusing?
Pretty much same situation for me, amateur. I mean, except for the killing part. But I played it with my brothers because he was really into Skyrim, and then I played like the first hour just creating a character really, but not carrying on from there.
Show me what you've got on offer.
Okay, what can we buy? Nothing too interesting there. Yeah, we're good.
So long.
assume the Quartermaster might be in this tent there.
Who are you? Why do you sniff around here?
Looking for work.
Wait. 2 swords, eyes like slits. You are a witcher, is that so?
Geralt of Rivia.
I have not heard the name. But you will find work here, this I know.
I mean, work is fine and all, but how about we play cards? It's actually been quite a long time since I played Gwent in this game, because I already did like lots of Gwent battling in my first 3 streams or so, when I didn't encounter like any new players. This was your first PC game? So did you play it like in 2015, or when did you did your first playthrough?
Been a while since I played cards with a subject of His Imperial Majesty. Game of Gwent. Let's lay him down.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep my current set of cards here. 2016, hundreds of hours. Fair enough. I've done my first playthrough between 2017 and 18. And yeah, it must have taken me like maybe 80 hours or so to beat the game. I didn't do like overly much, but when I did my replay, I've done like pretty much all the quests in the game. Okay, he's also playing Northern Realms. Okay, he's passing already. I take it. That's nice, amateur, when you can like take a build so far to just feel completely overpowered and like be able to handle like almost anyone in the game. Harbinger of White Frost is coming, but first some Gwent. Exactly. Okay, thankfully he doesn't have any scorch, it seems. Okay, I think I might actually pass here, to be honest, because he will have to play another card. And then we can revive his spy card, actually. Actually had a scorch there. But yeah, we are good. Okay, which card do we get? The Griffin? Okay. Monster card. I wonder actually if I can loot from this guy. I could apparently. But I want to find out if it's not gonna have some repercussions here in the middle of the base. Damn amateur. Yeah, that sounds quite overpowered.
Greetings, Quartermaster.
Honor and glory, Geralt. How can I help?
Ran into a woman, Nilfgaardian, who's looking for her son.
I knew this one was stubborn. I did not know she would hire a witcher.
Let's say a mother's tears moved me.
What if all Nilfgaard's mothers came to find their sons? Can you imagine?
Only met one, and promised to help her.
I'm to reveal our troop movements to some Nordling.
Well, I guess I have to pay him. Because I don't have the delusion, it's my only way to actually advance the quest.
Maybe a coin pouch will untie your tongue.
You seek to bribe an Imperial officer.
Exactly. But just because I want to help an Imperial soldier's mother. Take the coin and tell me what you know.
Red-haired whelp, Nazeri cavalry. A short time ago, he and several of his company sought to desert. I ordered them pursued. We caught some in the swamp, not far from here. Others managed to flee.
The men you caught, what happened to them?
We hanged them. Wartime rules. But I cannot say the red-haired boy was among them.
You're a Nilfgaardian officer. Expected you to be more conscientious.
If I had reported that any had fled, I would have had to pursue them. I've neither the time nor the resources, so I wrote that all are dead. Unlikely any survived long in the swamp.
See if I can't find them.
Yeah, so basically the mother told us that coin is no question for her, kind of like indicating that she's quite wealthy. That's why we accepted the job. So in order to even like be able to continue with the quest, I basically had to pay him there. But of course with a mind to like potentially get more money out of it. Sometimes you gotta spend money to get money. Even greedy Garrett knows that. Right, yeah, if she's not paying me at least 150, or like doesn't give me any profit, then she's gonna have to bite the bullet. Have I added any runes to my swords yet? Not to these ones, because I didn't have any that I wanted to insert yet. I kind of put them into swords I used before I switched to these earlier. So if I'm gonna put any into them, then I'm still gonna wait until I get like proper ones that I've used to my playstyle. Okay, I kind of like walk past convoy there. I think that's the one we're looking for.
Red hair. Probably him. Need to find something else to know for sure. Dog tracks. It's as if they were pursued. Fled into the swamp. Letter to his mother. Least I can do is get it to her. But that's it.
Dear mother, this might be my last letter. My head hangs low as I write, for I have brought great shame on our family. I failed my brothers at arms. In the hour of truth my courage failed me. I ask no forgiveness, for I deserve none. I ask only that you pray for me. May you live in health. H. Yeah, rest in peace. Well then, I guess I can go back to her mother and see how much money we're getting out of it then. I have no idea if we can actually fight this guy here. Could be he's like level 20 or something. I have a feeling this guy is like a high level guy. Because level 20 can take a long ass time to actually kill. Also kill me. Yeah, one hit and I'm almost down. This guy has to be like level 20 or something. Which means I'm not gonna go and fight this guy because it's just not worth it. It's gonna take, I think, over 15 minutes to maybe get into half health, potentially. I'm not sure. But if I don't see how much it is, then what's really the point of like doing Sisyphus work here?
Let's go.
What? Why are the Nilfgaardians attacking me? Heck? What have I done? Bollocks. Okay, let's take the other entrance here.
White as curd. Ah, curd. That would hit the spot.
They've become greedy bastards too and want to steal Garrett's hard-earned cash. No kidding. And that's after I already paid them 150 bucks to review necessary information. Okay, there she is.
My son, were you able to learn anything?
I was.
I wish to know the truth. Be it sweet, be it painful. I wish to know.
Your son is dead.
How did it happen?
Well, lying to her is actually kind of like an empathetic option, because you're kind of like trying to ease her mind. The truth is much more brutal. It's like stinging in the wound. It's like putting salt into it. It stings, doesn't it? Let's start the addiction rod. Yeah. It's like, oh, that was easy earned cash. I think he has more.
He deserted, was caught, and hanged.
Lies.
Found him hanging next to others. Notice posted on the tree was clear.
I do not believe you. My son was no coward.
Believe what you will. Found a letter on him, addressed to you.
Mother, this may well be the last time I write. In all my letters I have lied. Forgive me. I am no hero. I take no pleasure in killing Nordlings. This place is a nightmare. I have borne it until now. I can bear it no longer. Not long past, they ordered us to murder prisoners. Do you know what this means? To kill defenseless men. I must flee this place. Oh, darling child. Forever. You have found him for me. Your payment. Take it.
Wow. Well, I had a feeling that would happen. So we pay 150 to get information, to then get paid 50 in return. I guess it's the negative outcome of being greedy, right? Because you already started the contract at that point, so there's like no profiting off in any way, right? Because you already invested like time into it. Well, the question is, can I kill her now? I can scare her. But I also upset the guards, so it's not a good idea. But yeah, I can't attack her, she's like invincible. Or just for 50 crowns. Ah yeah, the life of a witcher. Since you called me liar and you know I'm not, that would be extra money. Yeah. She's saying that she's super rich, but jokes on me, she wasn't. Alright, so I want to have a look actually at the quests here to see if there's any other that I want to like definitely finish before, you know, continuing to Novigrad. But I like already started, I guess. I think there's definitely a Witcher contract I can just get the reward for, so I want to do that for sure. Yeah, the Swamp Thing reward. It's like, okay, pretty close to Crookback Bog there. I'm actually gonna go and fast travel there. Because I need money.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give them cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Well then, that was easy. Just take the money. Okay, so I think at this point there's only one more quest that I haven't started yet, that I really want to finish before we carry on, and that is kind of like deciding Keira's fate. And we basically have got an invitation from her, which I would like to follow up upon. To make things go a bit faster, actually, because I'm not gonna be streaming for much longer today anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and use fast travel here a little bit to get a bit quicker from one mission to another. But yeah, I would still like to do that quest before we're gonna call it for today. Like, Keira's a pretty major character in the game, and she could become important later on. So I definitely would like to finish her arc before it's like too late on starting Nilfgaard. Okay, just gotta find the fast travel station here. Is it this one? Yeah. Looks a bit different here. Let's go to Mid-Cops because there's also like some new quests on the notice board apparently. Rod, you can vaguely remember some of the choices you made in your first playthrough, but you kept the documents you had used when playing, so you might be able to figure out using those, because in the next run you would like to get different outcomes on things. That's totally understandable. Yeah, it would be tricky to remember all of them, but it's good that you kept the documents, so you can like just do like opposite choices of what you made, I guess, without like being spoiled about what the outcome might be like. They can vary a lot in this game, so it's gonna be cool to see you do like replay at some point and like seeing what choices you're gonna end up going with and which outcomes you're gonna end up having.
Since me husband went outside.
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Need something crafted.
Hey there, Selkat. Welcome in. Happy New Year to you. I hope you had a good start into the new one. Oh yeah, he's giving us decent money for our swords here. 35% chance to cause bleeding though. But this is dear sword. I think I'm just gonna sell this stuff for now because I don't really need it. At the minute I have like really good gear. But yeah, that's all I can sell here for now. Okay, can I buy anything worth getting? Not quite.
So long.
Bothering us poor folk.
Cheers, Selkat. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, so Keira should be somewhere in this general direction here. Rod, remember which ending you got so that knowing will help with some things. There were some White Orchard quests you missed and went beyond the point, you could still do them, so you'd like to make sure next time you do those, and it kept notes on that in your document, thankfully. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I guess you didn't start like immediately keeping track of everything, right? So yeah, unfortunately it's quite easy to miss out on those White Orchard quests, given how fast you get like through the whole, you know, story arc. So having more of an introduction, I guess. But it's gonna be cool because there's actually quite a few like hidden like mysteries in White Orchard or things you can definitely easily miss out on.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Keira.
What are you doing here?
But nay, the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
What's this? What's he saying about rats?
It's no concern of yours.
Oh, it's gonna be cool, Rod, like seeing Keira and Leffo also at the Battle of Kaer Morhen. It's really nice having them, because they certainly can feel like they make a difference in certain scenes. But it's very easy to miss out on like saving Keira, because even if you like try to help her and stuff, and you're like generally positive about her, there's still a chance that she's gonna like end up getting mixed up in the whole Novigrad witch hunt affair. So finding the exact dialogue choices necessary to send her to Kaer Morhen is, I think, the only way to save her, really, isn't it?
Managed to find the lamp?
Yes? And you? Come to ask my help again?
No, but if there's anything I could do for you. So there is something.
Indeed. I do have this small favor to ask of you.
So it's kind of interesting that she's like asking you to help her find the lamp after the whole like Wandering of the Darkness questline, where you investigate traces of Ciri. And you don't have to do it for her to still find it, and then that being like basically recognized here in this dialogue, which is pretty cool, I think, because it fits quite well with like what I wanted to do, right? Like, I didn't want to help her because it was like, just help me because I'm a friend, which my character doesn't really care about. So it's like nice that it still like advances and isn't like locked in at that point, and that I'm like forced to help her out of like kindness. Yeah, exactly, like saving Keira is like dependent on quite a few choices, I think. So getting the right ones can be definitely tricky. Also, thank you for follow, welcome in.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Oh yeah, this is the first time we can buy the Potion of Clearance, where we can essentially respec like Garrett's entire skill points. We can even buy the Greater Runes here, but they're super expensive, so not really worth. There's lots of diagrams for basically any runestone possible. She has Draconid Oil. Definitely gonna get that, like the manuscript for it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get all of these oils. Sure. Heck yeah. It's time to do some crafting, I think. So we can make the Cursed Oil. And the Elemental Oil. Could buy the Ergot Seeds, yeah? Sure thing, and make the Draconid Oil as well. For the Insectoid we need Rendegrin, which we can also buy. Okay, then here we need the Chimera Hide, which we don't have. Can't craft this one either. Can't craft this one. I can craft the Enhanced Insectoid Oil. And I can't craft this one. We can also craft Black Blood. Witch's Blood injures vampires and necrophages when they wound him. Quite nice. We need Alcoholist. And we can craft this. Cool. Increasing the sign intensity, which is quite nice. It's not setting any sherry cordial, is she? We'd have to go to the taverns to get it, I think. Yeah, it doesn't seem like. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if I can sell anything. Because given that she's like an alchemist, or like a like witch and herbalist in a way, there's a good chance I can sell some stuff that I have like lots of, like Essence of Wraith, for instance. We could sell like half of it maybe, or like 15, 16. So I have like 10 left. Because I don't need like all of this, right? I can sell at least like a bit of everything. But I have like a lot of. Make some good money. But where I still have like a bit of everything to like still craft stuff with. It's what kind of like about the trading system in this game, right? Because every storekeeper has like a limited amount of money, but they also gain money by you buying stuff. So you can actually keep like a really good cash flow in general by like, you know, selling stuff and buying stuff. So don't always like end up like losing more money than you want to. Okay, I think that's everything for now.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
I mean, are you asking me again, like out of the kindness of my heart to help you? You're not gonna give me anything? Because then I have to think about it. Because the thing is, you know, like I really wanna like stay as true as possible, I guess, to know how I play Garrett, and yeah, I guess if there's like nothing really, you know, driving me there that's like any benefit to us in any shape or form. I mean, the only benefit I can think about here is like potentially recruiting Keira to Kaer Morhen to help us strengthen the defenses. That's not really something that Garrett at the minute thinks about, I don't think. No, I don't think he realizes yet that this is like a possibility. So yeah, I don't know. But that's the only way to like do this quest as well. Let's see if doing the other dialogue choices opens up another kind of like option.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Okay, so it doesn't open up any other dialogue choice. So honestly, I don't think I'm gonna help her. Because this is just kind of like out of kindness. And out of like, she's basically getting into the risk of like being hunted by the witch hunters. And we couldn't care less about that, I guess. It's still gonna be interesting what the outcome might be, right? Because we won't really affect the outcome. Except of like not doing anything about it. So I think it's still gonna fail the quest later and then it's gonna like make a decision about her fate, which I guess won't be too good. Which in a way would still be a consequence of our, you know, like way of acting, I guess. You know, which is out of kind of like selfish reasons and not just helping others out of the kindness of our heart or out of empathy. So yeah, I was kind of like hoping we could do this quest, but not if it's just like for that reason.
Need to think about it.
Not too long, I trust. If you've any questions...
I'll know where to find you.
But yeah, good talking to you, Keira. So hey there, Maxi, welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well, dude. I hope you had a good start into 2024 so far. Hope you had a nice, New Year's Eve as well. It's been going good, thanks, dude. Been relaxing a lot since post-Christmas was busy. I gotcha, dude. That's definitely fair. I hope you enjoyed the relaxing time. Definitely not a bad, start into the year, I would say. And yeah, I've been quite well. Been spending lots of time with the family over Christmas. Came back a couple days ago. And I've been having an enjoyable and also a chill start into the new year so far. Well, I guess as chill as it can be because people are blasting fireworks for ages over here. Doggo wasn't too pleased about it. I mean, she was actually handling it really well, like was mostly calm. But kind of like at 2 to 3 AM at night, I like wanted to take her out for the last round. Because, I'd usually do it much earlier, of course, but it was like absolute massacre outside. But it was like so ongoing, like there were still like teenagers everywhere, like blasting shit. So Doggo wanted to like immediately go back into the house, and yeah, can't blame her. Would be quite scary if you don't really know what it is, you know. Platinum Origins and on the Hidden Ones DLC for first time. Oh yeah, dude. GG's on finishing Origins as a Platinum as well. It's definitely a feat considering, you know, how many things you can do in the game. And that's awesome that you're getting to play the Hidden Ones DLC for first time. I really enjoy that one. It's actually one of my favorite Assassin's Creed DLCs, I have to say, like narratively speaking. But also quite enjoy how it's just really setting the focus on like the whole Brotherhood in action. There's also many great connecting quests to the main game. Have you ever played the Curse of the Pharaohs before? Same here, fireworks suck. Yeah, I mean, I kinda get it. You know, when I was a teenager, I also did blast fireworks at like New Year's. And many so. But yeah, I guess with time it does get a bit annoying. Like nowadays I don't stand around the corner for hours anymore, just blasting it. I guess, yeah, it's just different when you're younger. And for some people I guess it never changes, like they still enjoy blasting no matter how old they are. But yeah, it can definitely be a bit annoying. Oh, an abandoned site. Let's see if we can't liberate it.
Fucking bastard! Right in the...
Okay, let's use this.
Come on!
What? That totally hit the other guy. Gotta be shitting me.
Oh, you witch fucker! Kill him, strip him, and dump him in a ditch! Blow yourself!
Of course I had to drink like ale or something. Damn, 120. That was definitely worth it.
You know, Witcher, folk can say what they will. Me, I'll never forget
Where does Joseph get all his food from, eh?
Joined the Baron's men. He's a big lad, tough. Don't fear others and eager to use his fists.
Serve the bloody Baron.
Can't be in two places at once, can I?
God's preserve you.
Huh?
Oh, look at that ship boat us.
I'm busy, man. I won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
I gotcha, Maxi. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the Curse of the Pharaohs as well. That DLC was really nice for its environments and like some of the gameplay aspects especially. But you can't wait to replay Origins again. One of the reasons you did the Hidden Ones DLC as your last AC content for last year. I don't blame you, dude, because that DLC is amazing and so is Origins, and I'm also really looking forward to it too. Especially with the No HUD challenge, because the game is just gorgeous. And I feel like it's definitely gonna make it also a bit more interesting. But yeah, also like re-experiencing Bayek's story is just always a pleasure. And I think the game world is also just designed in a way where everything feels quite unique, you know? Like every corner you come across doesn't feel quite the same as one before. Like a lot of it feels very handcrafted, which I think is also going to help with the No HUD run. What does he need 2 swords for? So one is a steel sword for like regular enemies and humans, and one is a silver sword, which is for killing monsters. Need more crowns. I need all of them. It's gonna be good once you get to Novigrad and we can like use the bank to exchange some coins. Bishop Buddhas. Yeah, fair enough, Maxi. Definitely good to take your time too. But yeah, definitely looking forward to hear what you think about the rest of the content for the game. What's going to be great seeing you do Origins without the HUD. You think that would be the one out of the newer games you'd like to do without the HUD yourself? I definitely think it would be one of the better choices, like for length for once, then like the map feeling quite unique and handcrafted. And I guess you also know Origins so well and like what you have to do in certain parts of like quests, or like where you have to go next, in which direction you have to go as well to get like to a next objective. That I think would be quite a pleasant experience. It wouldn't drag overly long either, because you could also do like a New Game Plus run or something and not worry about like leveling or like gear as well. I gotcha, Amateur. So you haven't played DLC for Origins and Odyssey, and you haven't played Syndicate and Unity either. Those are some pretty good games and contents there. I mean, Unity and Syndicate definitely recommend, as they feel like the modern equivalent of like the older AC games. And yeah, like if you're really into the main games of Origins and Odyssey, the DLCs are certainly worth checking out for the extra content, abilities, weapons and stuff. So you could use the silver sword, like you can use any sword you want on any human, but it won't be quite as effective, I guess. So yeah, definitely smarter to use the steel sword on humans. That being said, Garrett definitely canonically has used silver swords against humans, but more to make a point, I guess. Trying to find a blacksmith without the HUD in Origins Odyssey. Yeah. Yeah, it's like definitely interesting, because those small things can make quite a difference sometimes, right? Like I also ran around in this game just like, you know, without finding a blacksmith for quite a while. Just because it didn't come across naturally.
On your way.
Alright guys, but yeah, this is actually gonna be where we'll go ahead and have a save here. And then going to the character. Oh, we actually have 3 skill points we can spend. What I could actually do. Oh, never mind, I'm gonna do it. Or maybe do it now and then have another save actually. We're gonna go ahead and take this out here. Insert it over there. We're gonna place a Great Mutagen for a pretty hefty health bonus actually. And then we could increase our sign intensity by spending points on another sign here. I think going for art and Igni combo might be quite nice. On the other hand, of course, Quen is something I use like so much because it's kind of like necessary with this challenge. So this would definitely be worth getting. But I feel like the stronger I'm getting, the less I want to use Quen. And I feel like I might go for an art and Igni combo instead. I'm gonna place this here for the added sign intensity. And yeah, I guess we could spend some points in here. On the other hand, I also kind of want to get to upgrade my fast attacks substantially. I could actually boost my fast and heavy attacks, to be honest. I think I might go a hybrid between fast and heavy attacks, actually. Let's go ahead and just points to this for now. I'm actually gonna replace this for now, even though I intend on like using it later. Don't have any red mutagens, unfortunately, but that's alright. But ultimately, I definitely want to go like for a hybrid type of build between alchemy, science, and combat. Maxi, right now you're trying to find the person behind sending out those scarab hunters. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a really cool discovery for you. I mean, not gonna say anything more, but that's one of my favorite quest lines actually in the Hidden Ones DLC. But they're gonna know soon why. So let's have a look at our stats here. So we're currently at 26 hours played. And this is now also at the point that we have essentially finished the first chapter, I guess you could say, of our playthrough for Witcher 3 as a no-HUD run. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna basically call it here for now for Witcher. And we're gonna go back to Assassin's Creed, at least for the duration of Black Flag and Freedom Cry. And then once we have finished with that, we're gonna come back to Witcher again and continue with the next chapter, which is gonna be the whole like Novigrad section, which I assume is gonna take us at least another 5 to 10 streams to cover. And then we're gonna like take another break and focus on the next chapter, Skellige, after whatever next game we're gonna play no HUD essentially. So reason really being that it's like meant to be a long-term project, and we're gonna treat it as such. Not gonna like play everything back to back really. So yeah, that means that tomorrow I think we're actually gonna be starting off Black Flag with our no HUD challenge, and focus on that game for now. But I'm really looking forward to it because that game from memory, when I did my last no HUD run, is actually really, really nice to play that way. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But for now I'm gonna go and have another save here. And then this is going to be where we'll call it today for The Witcher 3. I want to thank you all so much for coming by and for joining me for the last stream of this chapter at least. And I reckon it's not gonna take us like overly long to get back into this game as well. I assume we're gonna like take a few weeks, I guess, to beat Black Flag probably. So we're probably gonna be back with Witcher in like another month at the latest, I would imagine. Catch you next time, Harbinger. Thanks for being here. No worries, Mixie. Enjoy the rest of Origins today. And yeah, no worries, Everrod. Thank you also for being here. Thanks also again for the raid earlier and also for the bits. Really appreciate it, dude. Say catch you next time. Better mode. We power up. I like your cheers mode actually, that's a nice animation. But yeah, let's have a look who's online. Who could we raid today? Yeah, until next time, Seket. Catch you next one, Amateur. Have a good one. Okay, I think we're gonna go say hi to Schillerlocke today. He's playing some Skyrim, as we kind of like mentioned that game earlier. It's actually his first time playing the game, so yeah, I'm curious to see actually how he's enjoying it so far. As someone who's never played it before. If you want to come along with a raid, there's some raid emotes in chat you can copy and paste. Thanks for posting them, Rod. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow with Captain Pissoff in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Definitely looking forward to it. Getting back into some Assassin's Creed action. So yeah, I will catch you guys for that. Until then, have a good one. Have a great rest of a start into the new year. And yeah, I'll catch you very soon. Until then.